Hey, beautiful beauties. Good morning to you. So a few years ago, I remember listening to the late, great, and venerable, the notable, the esteemed, the most brilliant 21st century preacher I've ever come across, Dr. Miles Monroe. And he said, ladies, wives, I want you to understand that men don't only want sex, they need it. And he went into the physiological aspect, not just the spiritual, or the just the sensual aspect, which is a part of the physiology. But he went in to talk about how it can affect them, when they don't get sex, from their wives. And I began understanding why men would sometimes even unfortunately go out of their marriage if the wives close and lock the shop, as they will say. And it's not necessarily they don't love their wives and all of that. If it creates some sort of problem for them physically, then they will go out. And sometimes it's probably lacking self-control as well. Don't get me wrong. And men are also moved by what they see, mostly. Similarly, men, I just came across this African preacher. He said, don't criticize or give the women a hard time because they love money. And I put the word love in quotation, not, loving it above people, but because of how women are wired. And we are created to receive and we are created to multiply. The number of things that women will find and use for the money. I'm not talking about being wasteful. I'm not lauding nor am I praising people being wasteful with money. And it's not gender specific. Although you will find that probably you find maybe more women tend to waste in a sense. Maybe not. Because we can also argue the case of men who gamble and do other things that are not good, spend on prostitutes and so forth. So it's not gender specific. So I'm not talking about a waster of money. But women need it. I don't think it's how we're made. We can't, in other words, I'm made as a black woman. I can't unblack myself. You understand? I can't be unblack. I don't become white. I could, even if I bleach off my skin and it looks white like chalk, I'm still a black woman. So men, you are made because to not only for sex, but that's a part of who you are. It's stronger than even the women, and vice versa. Women need money. So the man used the word chop. I was said to him, say, Jamaica, when we said chopping is more scam, but it's not. He was speaking in terms of needing it because we can multiply it in a good way. Once we have that kind of a support system from the man, you follow? And women, how we're wild because of the creative side and we're very feminine. Oh Lord, we love to look good for you, my dear men. Yes. And for ourselves too. So don't give us a hard time, as the man say. Just give with the money. Come on. Guys, follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this message.